Cool guy. Maybe I'll ask Looney if he can make him a door here in the rift.
Hello, Raven. Remember us?
I regret nothing! Nothing!
What the? He's gone! He must have escaped back to Ponyville, which means he couldn't have gone far. Quick, after him!
So they're heading back to Ponyville, huh? Perfect. Okay, just one more twist here, and... Got it! Whew, that should do it. The Rift Cafe Arcade is officially done. Took a while to complete, but I'd say the end results made it all worthwhile. Time for a water break. Ew, it tastes like seawater. Well, that's what I get for buying it at half price from the Seaponies. Or more accurately, from the Hippogriffs, since Seaponies technically don't exist in Equestria. And I can already hear everyone typing in the comments section that Seaponies do exist in Equestria because of their appearance in the My Little Pony movie that came out last October. But that's where I would disagree with you, because in my opinion, the movie didn't canonize Seaponies, it actually retconned them, and here's why. In 1984, Rescue at Midnight Castle was released as the pilot episode for the proposed TV series My Little Pony and Friends, and it featured the appearance of the first, last, and only actual sea ponies.
Thank goodness.
Which were aquatic pony-like creatures that came to the rescue of Megan and Applejack after they fell off a bridge into a river, and they did it all with a song that for some reason is actually a guilty pleasure amongst modern-day fans of the show. After that, they didn't have much of a purpose in the series other than to continue selling toys, and would only be seen later in Season 8 of Generation 4 after the release of the My Little Pony movie. However, this time, the Seaponies not only had both a queen and a princess, they also had an origin story. In the movie, they explained that before the Storm King invaded, they lived on land as hippogriffs, but once he came and attacked them, Queen Nova used a magic pearl to transform them into sea ponies, and then they went into hiding. Since then, they lived their lives as sea ponies until Twilight and her friends defeated the Storm King. And by defeat, I mean killed. Like, oh my god, they killed Canny killed.
You bastards!
And then after that, the Hippogriffs came out of hiding and would later appear in future episodes with the ponies. But up until now, no pony has ever seen or heard of any actual sea ponies living in or around Equestria that weren't a resort of Queen Nova's magic pearl. Hell, even before the movie came out, sea ponies were never mentioned in the show, which has led me to believe that sea ponies aren't an established race of ponies in Equestria, and most likely never existed outside of Generation 1. Meaning that the entire race has officially been retconned and are only being used as a disguise for the Hippogriffs, which I find very disappointing since that means that any lore that the sea ponies would have had in Generation 4 is now just the Hippogriffs trying to adapt to life under the sea and then having a hard time letting it go after living in it for so long, which is not at all what I was expecting to see once they were introduced in Friendship is Magic. At least when we saw the Breezies, Tyrek, the Smooths, and Squirpan in the later generation, they were not only better, but more developed than their previous appearances, which actually gave us some interesting insight in both the lore and history of Equestria. However, with the Sea Ponies, there's not only no expansion on Equestria's lore, there's also no proof that they were around before the Hippogriffs. Because of this, I don't think we'll ever see any actual sea ponies in the show due to the fact that we're so close to the end of Friendship is Magic, especially since there are several new characters and locations in the show that they still need to expand on before they could start introducing new ones, and I highly doubt that they're going to introduce real sea ponies in Season 9 since they're probably saving that season for something big. But hey, those are just my thoughts, people. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm Rav3n Mad, aka the Raving Lunatic, and I'll catch ya. Oh, that's just perfect. Now I have to do it all over again. Seriously, what is with these ponies? Hey buddy, the arcade isn't open yet, so... Oh, it's just you, R3B3. What's up? And why are you covered in soot? I just had a little run-in with the Royal Guards. Oh geez, not them again. Are they still here? Not since I threw that grenade at them and tricked them into going back to Ponyville. I see a new upgrade in your future. And not a moment too soon. Your hologram software just broke down. What in Equestria have you been doing while I was working in here? Well, in addition to setting up and hosting the party, I also did a collab of the 4 levels of canon in MLP with a guy named Epic Fable. According to the scan I did of him, it says he's a member of the Cafe Discord server. I believe I've heard of him. He's a pretty cool guy. Oh, he is? Well, I'm just about finished here. Let's go clean you up and then get back to the party. Excellent idea, boss. I can fill you in on the video I did with Epic Fable in the meantime. Go right ahead. So, after I bumped into him on the street, he brings up the legitimacy of some comic book.